One of the most dangerous periods for an early-stage company happens right after a seemingly successful investor meeting. A founder sends follow-up emails, shares monthly updates, and waits. Days stretch into weeks, and the business loses operational momentum while waiting for a reply. This funnel represents the mathematical reality of venture capital. A typical fund evaluates thousands of companies every year, but ultimately writes checks to fewer than 1% of them. Receiving a rejection is the statistical default. It is an efficient, normal function of the market sorting out risk, rather than a definitive failure of the business model. A quick, clean rejection simply closes a door. The actual threat to a startup survival is prolonged ambiguity, the period where a deal is technically alive but practically stagnant. When founders trade weeks of their time chasing an investor who refuses to commit either way, they starve their own company of attention. That illusion of progress inevitably bankrupts the team's operational momentum. Venture capitalists rarely give a flat rejection. Operating in an environment of deep uncertainty, they preserve their optionality by using soft language that avoids conflict while keeping a relationship warm. When an investor says they want to circle back in a few months, it is rarely a calendar hold. It is a time delay. They want to wait and see if a lead investor emerges before taking any independent action. Hearing that the market timing feels a little early usually has nothing to do with the calendar. It is a polite deflection. It allows the investor to pass on the current traction or the core idea without explicitly criticizing the founder's execution. Phrases like, "This is interesting, let's stay in touch," serve a similar purpose. The investor is unwilling to commit to a formal pass, but wants to keep the founder on the hook just in case the metrics explode. While these responses do not contain the word no, they consistently correlate with very low internal conviction from the fund. Founders who take polite delays at face value trap themselves in a cycle of false hope, mistaking a soft exit ramp for an ongoing negotiation. To survive the fundraising process, founders have to enforce a strict boundary. The pursuit of capital must fit into the margins of the schedule, never halting product development or slowing down sales momentum. This matrix outlines a tactic called front-loading constraints. Instead of waiting weeks to see how a venture firm's internal process plays out, founders can use these categories to establish alignment immediately. The first step is asking direct questions about the fund's typical check size and preferred growth stage within the first 5 minutes of an introductory call. This immediately highlights any structural mismatch between what the founder needs and what the firm can actually do. Next, the founder must verify the investor's current market thesis and check if the firm has recently funded a direct competitor. If they have an existing exposure point in the exact same space, the deal is dead on arrival. Discovering that misalignment in a 5-minute conversation saves the founder from enduring a 40-day email thread that goes nowhere. Forcing early clarity shifts the power dynamic. The pitch transforms from a one-way performance into a mutual filtering process, allowing both sides to exit quickly if the mechanics do not fit. Building a new product demands extreme, unyielding optimism, but navigating the capital markets requires the exact opposite. Paul Graham coined the term pathological cynicism to describe the necessary psychological shield founders need. It prevents them from anchoring their entire company's future to a single interested investor. Deals often collapse at the last possible second. A founder must operate under the assumption that every pending term sheet will fall through, right up until the capital literally clears the bank account. Even when one venture firm seems highly enthusiastic and ready to commit, the founder has to keep filling their pipeline and taking new investor meetings. Adopting this cynical mindset limits disappointment. It protects the founder's emotional stamina and maintains the company's negotiating leverage by ensuring they always have other options in play. In the early stages of building a company, money is important, but time is the strictly scarcer asset. A fast, highly specific rejection from a professional investor provides usable market data. It pinpoints exactly where conviction broke, whether it was customer acquisition costs or regulatory exposure, giving the founder actionable feedback to refine their next pitch. A slow maybe offers none of that. It drains the team's morale, ties up mental bandwidth, and results in zero operational progress. The warmth of a conversation is irrelevant. True investor interest can only be measured by concrete, scheduled next steps. If an investor will not commit to a specific follow-up, the answer is already no. A founder gains true autonomy the moment they decide to value the preservation of their own time over an investor's polite validation. Applying this philosophy requires rigorous preparation. You have to be ready to address objections immediately during the post-pitch Q&A, rather than asking for time to circle back. This is the VC Funding Blueprint Kit. It is a structured system designed to turn raw traction into an investor-ready presentation. The kit includes 16 specialized Canva templates, an AI financial narrative engine to help articulate your core metrics, a complete instruction guide, and specific AI prompts to test your logic. We also include a bonus B2B sales deck to keep your revenue engine running, lifetime updates to the materials, and absolutely zero recurring fees. Click the link in the description below to secure the Blueprint Kit, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more breakdowns on the mechanics of venture capital. A fast no costs a day. A slow maybe costs a month.